This is the HTML edit window that you use to edit your description, to enter and edit your description in grFind and grBase. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to go ahead and close this, and then I'm going to show you how we get there. First I'm going to reload the whole website. And then after I reload it, then I'll have to log in, because you have to be logged in to edit your records. And the address I used before was dummy@dummy.com, and dummy was a password. So I'm logged in, and the easiest way to see the records that belong to you that you've entered previously is to hit the edit mode. So all that shows in the table now is the records that you own, and you can edit your own records. So we highlight that and say edit. Now this is how it comes up. You have the basic fields over here in this box, and you have the description window here, but we're going to hide the basic fields because we're not interested in those right now. So you can hide it by either closing it, or you can hide it by clicking the box up here. So we're going to be using this description box and show you how that works. And what we're going to do is, when you enter your description, you just enter in the box. Okay, so I've just entered something, and anytime I enter it, I can resize the box, and since our screen's not very big right here, I'm going to just make this box a little bit smaller. It's hard to grab sometimes. I'm going to make that smaller. Move it down because I'm fixing to put some other stuff up on the screen, but we can preview what we've got so far, and you can see that the top part up here is from the fields that you entered on the edit screen, but the rest is the freeform description that we're entering. So I'm going to return and continue to edit. Now, these four icons right here, if you click them, will bring up a separate window that will allow you to help you with your HTML. This one, first one, is the text color. The next one is the text background color. This one is the font family, and this one is the font size. And we can move these windows anywhere we feel like. Depending on your screen size and screen resolution, it'll look different for everybody, so you're able to just put them where you want to. Now the other thing about these windows is you can keep them open, or every time you pick something you can have them close. So I'm going to change the font on this. I'm going to change it to Arial. When I change it to Arial, you see it changes, but the window closed. Well, I'm going to go ahead and open that window back up, but I'm going to click Keep Open, and that way when I change the font, we'll change it back, that window stays open. So you can, your whole editing session, you can have all of these windows open. So I'm going to go ahead and keep all of these windows open and just show you that when you use them. So when we say good men, we want to change the font size, say to 7, because we just want it to be really big. So there's the font size. And we want to change the text color to good. We want to change the text color to red. Now, so these windows help you enter the HTML. Okay, now you can also enter, if you click this icon, that's a numbered list. We have 1, 2, 3. And so we have a numbered list. So since all of this that we've entered, we can take these spaces out. Now all of this is entered, we can preview it. So at any time you can preview it, and you can preview it any number of times. And when you preview it, you're going to see exactly what it's going to look like to the end user when he goes to the site. So I'm going to return and continue to edit. I'm going to show you that sometimes your HTML gets messed up and you need to edit the HTML. So you can pick this raw edit HTML button, and that gives you your HTML that has been generated. You can take this HTML and change it, and when you change it, it changes in the other window also. So I'm just going to start from the front, and I'm going to put this will be the first line. Okay, and then we'll put a line break in it, so you can edit the HTML directly, and when you close it, then it's been updated here. So you can see this will be the first line and a line break. Again, we'll preview it. Like I say, preview it as many times as you want, and this is what it will look like when the person goes to the site to see your item. Okay, I'm going to return and continue to edit. Now, one of the other things that you can do with this is load information from a local drive. So I'm going to load information. This is going to go to my local drive, and I have a file called 1017.html. And I'm going to say open. And when you do, it loads it over, and it replaces what was in there previously. So now that I've replaced it, then I can say preview and save. And here's the preview, so you can see that the preview has been changed to what has just been loaded. So that's an easy way to get your information in there if you've already got an HTML description. Okay, one of the other things that I can do now, I can put a URL. I'm going to embed a YouTube video. So I'm going to go on my machine and I'm going to go get my video, which is okay, here's my URL, or here's the HTML to put that object in there, and now I'm just going to Control V, I'm going to paste that in there. So now this is the code that will embed a video. So I put that code in now. Now I'm going to say put that code in. Now I'm going to say preview. So what I did was I actually embedded a movie from YouTube into the description, and I can play even in the preview. I can play the movie. I'm going to go ahead and stop that because you're not interested in my koi fish, I'm sure. So we're going to return and edit. And so here's my code. And again, when you want to go back and edit the raw HTML, then here's the raw HTML. So I could go back up here to the top, and I can say here is my YouTube video of my koi fish. Okay, now when I close it, then okay, here's my new stuff I put in there. And again, when I go back to preview it, I have my comments in there. I'm going to return, continue to edit. I'm going to take this edit raw HTML. I'm going to select everything in here. I think I did made the stuff bigger. That's all I did. Well, in that case, I'll just make my whole window bigger. Now I can't do that because then you won't be able to see it. I ain't doing Control A no more. Okay, I can do Control minus, and I get my screen back to where it should have been. Okay, anyway, this shows you what you can do with the HTML editor, even though I kind of made a boo-boo there. This is there's a help down here. If you need some help, it'll remind you what you can do. And when you don't want the HTML editor screen, you just you click the checkbox, and now you can go enter your other field. You can enter the main fields. You can add images, because that's the image manager. And so that's just an overview of what you can do with the HTML editor. Now we have other screencasts where you can see an overview of grBase, and we have screencasts to show how to use the we'll close this window, show you how to use the search criteria box over here. We have one on what the table does. So please look at the other videos, and thanks for watching, and happy searching. Bye.